testing the microphone here. I'm going to do some things. Let me get this changed up a little bit. Okay, the controller mic seems to be really, really sensitive. I'm hoping this is coming across really clearly, but we'll see what happens. I just don't feel like wearing my headset today because, yeah, reasons. I don't feel like doing it. I am fortunately at a point or if there's something I don't feel like doing, I kind of really don't have to. But that's cool. Anyway, so yeah, talking about the game, and we are about an hour and some change away from the reset. So I still have some Iron Banner bounties to do. There's pretty well caught up on all of the bright dust farming that I wanted to do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're done. We're done with that. Oh, found on a pattern progress. Complete the deep site resonance extractions on this weapon. Yeah, I haven't gotten this one yet. So, yeah. There's so many cool things, and like, yet nothing is happening for me here, and I don't know how to get it started. Um, so, well, I have Forensic Nightmare somehow. I got that. I don't know how or where. Uh, I am so. Weapon ornaments. I think this is it. Okay, though these are for exotics. I think. Right. Yes. Okay. Then we go to weapons. Oh, here we go. There we go. There we go. Yes. Shotguns. There we go. Okay. So the yeah, the stalwart. You know, I've gotten that one already. That's for the Vanguard, right? And we haven't gotten the Gambit one. That's right. We're looking for the Gambit one, and we've gotten the Crucible, and we've gotten the Vanguard. We haven't gotten the Gambit one. Okay, so now I know what I'm going to be doing for the little while. Let's go ahead and load up some Gambit. Um, Unfortunately, if I'm on a fire team, I won't be able to do this because I'm not in a private setting. So that's going to be an issue. But anyway, I wanted to talk like the actual title of the broadcast is. Talk a little bit about gear, the Iron Banner, um, and the so-called end game. Hold on a second. Any case, so yeah, I was being a very grateful parent there for a second. Sorry, guys. No, not apologizing for that. Fuck that shit. Let's see if we have people on Chatterbox. Does it look like it? We got a bunch of Xbox. I am a Stag-osaurus. Um, yeah. Yay, crossplay? My new Pep 2. What? Anyways. So yeah. Um, there's a thing called the end game, which game developers have come to that actually borrows itself from a lot of earlier games, like military strategy and things like that. I am not alone here. Wow. Xbox players are so aggro. Dude needs to chill. Seriously, man. Good thing the rounds don't, yeah, okay. But anyway, so yeah, endgame. Endgame is a term that I first encountered when learning to play chess. You have an early game, a mid game, and then you have the end game. And the end game is when you're pushing for your final gambits, your strategies, and things like that. You're trying to go ahead and get to a point where you can declare checkmate on your opponent, and that's the end game. So it's like you can tell when the end game is on a chessboard because the pieces are moving a little bit more um, deliberately, I guess. It's weird. It's kind of like when I first started learning to play chess, I couldn't tell. One of the things that my teacher brought to me was they would show me two boards, and they would ask me, okay, which one of these is mid game and which one of these is end game. And at first, I would I had to pick the wrong board nearly all the time because I didn't understand what to look for in the end game. And then eventually, I started to see it. It's like, oh, this guy's just three moves away from calling checkmate on his opponent, and that's the end game board. Uh, and of course, my teacher, being my dad, basically, would be like, "Yeah, okay, finally you got it. I understand." Okay, and then I got tricked up one time, and he showed me two boards that were early game, and he asked me which one was end game, and I caught it. I was like, "Neither one of these. They're at the very best mid game, but more likely they are early game." Oh, I just died. So in the terms of like Gambit, right now we're in the early game of the match. When we get to about 70 to 80% of our bank limit, we'll be in the mid game, and and there are strategies to apply in Gambit that focus pressure on the early game and mid game and end game. End game, of course, is when both players actually have their primevals up. Mid game is actually up until the point when one team has its primeval and the other team does not, but is close. Then that's what the gambit comes in, because the gambit is: do you allow the opponent team to get their primeval so that they can't throw any more blockers at you, or do wow he just teleported, guys? Oh, come on, what the heck? Come on, dude, die. Step back in it. You know you do. You know you like it. Oh, I thought I had a finisher on there. Oh, guys, not. Just because I noticed that I get more power ammo off of finishers. So yeah, so my gambit was to forego going over there with the rest of the ads and a chance of getting the which of course gives me 15 votes for a large blocker. Now, if any of my teammates over here could not, we could actually start draining that bank. That bank is really, really young. So early game strategies is not to invade so much as to double block the opponent's bank so they can start draining moats. And that's what you want to do. I'm used to throwing my grenade off the R1, which is I'm still getting used to this new button layout that I'm doing. You don't want to. There we go. See, somebody figured out what was going on. They're looking at the board. Nice. So this is right here is all early game, and mid game will be just constant invading, disruption tactics. See, keeping that bank draining. That's what you want to do. First of all, it frustrates the opponent. Second of all, it makes sure that they're constantly trying to feed the bank, and they just don't get the chance to go very far. So now we got an invasion, which is really ridiculous because this is way too early. As you can see, our bar a bit of white on it. You don't really want more, yeah, cost of the lost moves. There we go. So this is how you do a mid-game invasion. I got 7 seconds left. Come on. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some. Nice. There we go. That's how you do. I've just pushed the mid-game a little bit further by doing that invasion. So mid-game, I'm going to start worrying about keeping the bank clear, finding the invader when he comes in for a retaliatory strike, prompting retaliatory strikes. Cool, we got this. We should not have a problem with this. At this point, I'm going to die. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Alright, good, good, good. We got the revive. Let's go ahead and throw in some bombs. Yes. Need to get that Cyclops out of here. target priority is early, mid, and late game strat. You always want target priority. Anything that could bomb you, you want to fucking get it off the board as fast as possible. Also, later on in my life, when Magic the Gathering, I actually began to hear the term endgame way more often. People were really dividing up their 60 card deck. Well, technically 40 cards, because at least 20 would want to be your. This is it. We have our primeval now. Now we're into late mid game. There's an early mid game and a late mid game. Just like there's just an early game. Early game is early game, no matter what. Then you have mid. Then you have early mid game and late mid game. There's no mid game. That's kind of redundant. I don't think that really works. So now we're in late mid game. We have our advantage, and in the past, the gambit at this stage is: do you want to take out the emissaries for Primeval Slayer bonuses, or do you want to just go straight for the Primeval? And a lot of times, I would just go straight for the Primeval. That would just be what my thing would be. As you notice, I switched to a Malfeasance because this is a late. Now we're getting into late mid game. We're going to get into end game here in a second. So now we're going to go ahead and start working the Primeval a little bit. We don't have a portal, I don't think. I don't want to turn around and see a portal. I'll be really disappointed if there's a portal and someone invaded. Oh, gods. Yeah, of course. Okay. I can't do everything. I have to accept that. But, alright, so we have guys over there, which means our invader's going to be back here. Where are you, my friend? Oh, I see you. That was more of a moral attack. You're attacking the moral ground right there. Because you want to make sure they understand invading is not going to be of a benefit to them. Now, in games such as this, though, you may have a commander or a player who is who's of a caloric nature, as Sun Tzu would say, and you could then go ahead and prompt them to constantly invade, which, by the way, if they're invading, they're cutting their resources down by 25%. It is essentially dividing the forces. See, there we go. Because what they know is that if they need to come in here, all right, he's going to be over here. Yep, there he is. There's the bomb. Okay, there. See? Now, because he's pulled over here, there's the teabag. Come on, man, give me the teabag. There we go. See? They know to attack him. Now he's a man down. They're a man down, and we have our full force with Primeval Slayer 4. And even though we're not in communication with each other, even though we're all basically freelancers, the team that I'm with has figured it out. That I am prompting players to come in and attack. Now we should get an evasion portal here in a minute. We're at 50%. Our focus really should be on taking out these emissaries and getting Primeval Slayer. Come on, brother. Even if I get killed, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be a problem. Oh, Night Watch. Yeah. Kind of figured he would be the one. I think he was the last guy that invaded, too. Unfortunately, that healed the Primeval. There you go. Now, I have to be aware. There we are. Fuck. We didn't get any time. Where's the fuckers? We're gonna fucking nuke this bitch. Nice. There we go. And there we go. That was weird. The gun kind of jammed a couple times there towards the end. Does that, doesn't it? What the fuck did I earn? Holy shit, did I earn something? Oh, shit. Okay, I guess so. Oh, shotgun final blows. Okay, is that the only thing I needed? Number of gambit resets. Okay, so I have to reset, and then I have to actually win matches, and then do shotgun blows, shotgun final blows. Oh, this is what happens. I don't really pursue this. Um, I don't really chase this very much, but you know, and it comes up, and I'm like, yeah, okay, we can do that. Let's go ahead and split my ammo. So yeah, and now when it comes to Iron Banner in the end game, um, in Destiny, you used to call. We'll go to the playlist here, and we can just look at this. Destiny used to call Trials of Osiris, which we don't have because we have Iron Banner this weekend. Um, all the raids, you know, if you have uh, the raids are end game. The legendary lost sectors are end game. Um, the Grandmaster Nightfalls are end game. Trials of Osiris is end game. I guess loosely defined, Iron Banner is supposed to be an end game. Um, but it's like I don't really see it as end game. End game implies that the game is ending. I think individually, the matches, the activities themselves have an early, mid, and you know late, early, mid, late, and then end game. Sorry, because when I say it's early mid game, late mid game, um, that's individual activities have that because Destiny's not a game that actually has an end game for you. Because there's always going to be something, you know, collecting. There's always going to be a triumph to chase. There's always going to be a new activity to play. It's not like if you're playing a game I bring up all the time, Wrath of Heaven. You know, it definitely has an end game. There's an actual special mission that you can get at the end of the game when you've completed all the main story. You go into the future, and you fight this corporate demon lord, and it's really kind of cool. Um, Single player offline games, they have an end game to them because the game's going to end. Skyrim, end game. You know, it had an end game, but technically not really because after you played that main quest end game, you had more game to play. So there's really, again, Skyrim's kind of that one where it juggles. Skyrim is like Destiny. Destiny is like Skyrim in that you have a campaign that goes into an end game, but the game itself does not have an end game. So just like I have three modes of play that I describe, like grinding is when you're doing something, you're thinking about something completely different, but you're doing this thing because you feel compelled to, because you have FOMO, or maybe you're competing with somebody, and so you're doing this activity to one up them or to gain resources or an edge. Farming is you know what you want, you know what you're looking for. You're okay with working towards it. You don't mind that it's going to take some time because you're focused on what you're doing, but at the same time you're looking forward to the benefits of what's going to be happening, and you're not really feeling like it's like it's work. Okay, it's a job, so to speak. And then you have binging, which is like you're just enjoying yourself. You're not thinking about so much about the results of the activity, other than did you have fun doing it. It's kind of like when I say, all I care about is do I feel like I've gotten better after every game, win or lose? What can I learn? What have I learned from our win? What have I learned from our loss? And it's kind of like it is the truth, and that's how I feel. That I don't think that I consider myself to be an endgame player. I definitely don't want to be grinding. I don't like grinding. Um, right now, it's like I'm grateful I have this shotgun. This is a really cool shotgun. I don't know if I'm getting final blows or not because it's not really counting here. It's not really seeing. I don't really see it. And again, I am the only one on headset, which is okay. I know I got that guy. Fuck that guy. Oh shit. Okay. No one's banking yet. We're playing that gambit. That's an early game strat. And it is all about the early game. You're trying to get as many large blockers going as possible. But I have a... Oh, somebody already banked. Never mind. I talked too soon. Now we've got blockers on our end. It'd be fun to come back and listen to me prattling. I don't want to push my limit. Come on, get the fucker out there. Oh, really? I just want... I am going to get 3 more motes. Thank you very much. There we go. Now we have to deal with... Da-da-da-da. Oh, no ammo, of course. Alright. We can basically slam the fuck out of them right now. We're not making friends today. Okay, you dude must realize that you have some motes on you, so you need to get your butt to the bank, my guy. No, we're not losing our motes today. What is with the game today? It's like fucking Hamstring City. What the heck? Really? Oh, really? Okay, fine. I know where they are. Where'd he go? Oh, got me. Damn, the Galahorn. Good job, kid. But we still got a blocker. And we're going to be draining your asses. Yeah. And we got our Primeval. That was quick. So now... Okay, cool. Let's get some extra work in here. Kill me, man. Kill me. I don't want to die to the... There we go. Yeah, don't want to die to the invader. If the invader comes up and I'm within running range, charging range of the Primeval, I will engage the Primeval full on. We still have 3 seconds. He's totally chasing me. I can feel it. But okay. Fine. Did we get it? Okay. Wow, they got some heal on him. Hey, baby. Okay. Let's try to keep him close, okay? Alright. That's alright. That's alright. We're alright. Oh, fuck her off. God damn it. Kill the primeval, please. Okay, kill the emissaries. I mean, stupid. Jesus. All right. Well, just gonna go ahead and keep working on this guy. Do not be distracted by the beautiful people. It's weird. It's like I go to throw my grenade, but nothing happens. I have to hit it twice, and then he dies. Am I playing with Xboxers again? It's okay. We're not going to get there. We're not going to do it. We're not going to talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno. Yay! Another piece of trash. Alright, now comes up the topic of gear. Uh, this is all I ever play with. This is all I ever play with. I have everything I need right in here. I have a scout rifle. I have a breech-loaded grenade launcher. I have a hand cannon, 2 of them. I have an auto rifle, 2 of them. I have a shotgun. I have a sidearm. I have a SMG. I've got 3 auto rifles, actually. I got a pulse rifle. I got a fusion rifle. I've got a glaive. I've got a bow. I've got a grenade launcher, machine gun, 2 swords, and a rocket launcher. The reason why I have this one here is purely because it's cute, and it's got chain reaction. The reason why I have several different auto rifles, I I like the Seraph weapons, and eventually they're going to go ahead and do something nice with Warmind cells, so I'm going to hold on to it. This is a really good summoner, and it's got Wellspring, although the Gnawing Hunger works best with my synergies. Um, and I just wanted a summoner. Sometimes I want stuff just because I want it. I keep an extra pair of legendary boots just in case something up here really goes nuts. You know, like, oh my god, I need to have that. I don't want to play in this lobby. Um, and that's about it. So I don't have an end game. My my gameplay in Destiny does not involve an actual overall Destiny end game. I break down my activities to the early, mid, late, and end games, and I have strategies that apply to each one. And I have ways, I have theories on how to reset the mid and late game back to an early game. Because I don't believe that there is a terminal end game. That is like, you have to be there. As Thanos would say, Thanos was all about, I'm inevitable. And then, of course, Stark was like, I'm Iron Man. So when it comes to Iron Banner as an endgame activity, it's not. You can have an endgame within Iron Banner, and the endgame within Iron Banner is when both teams are within about 10 points to completing um, their point goal. But Iron Banner is in and of itself is not an endgame activity. So I think of it basically, you have, just like you have 3 modes of play: grinding, farming, and binging. You have 3 types of players engaging in types of activities. You have casual players like myself. You have um, you have casuals. You have apex or elite players, and then you have career players. The career player is somebody who, like me, plays every day, but I'm a casual person. I'm not chasing. There's also hobbyists too. So you could be casual. Does not necessarily mean you take it just as a hobby. Casual just means that you're not attaching a lot of value to Apex or Elite activity. Grandmasters this and Legendaries that. Um, it's not, challenge mode for you is just getting on and playing. That's your challenge mode. How many how long can I play before I go, I'm done, I'm done. It's not about pushing your endurance. It's more about, finding your own challenges. Like, now that I found out how close I am to completing the shotgun final blows, even though I don't play shotguns, I don't really like shotguns. Um, it took a lot for me to get behind this weapon, only because I got it with subsistence and opening shot. I'm like, against ads and elites, it's a pretty good gun. Oh, let's see if I have. Nope, no shared microphones again. So, early game gambit is the gambit. Is going to be all about picking my targets and getting modes. And are we going to bank early? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and start the banking. Maybe I should double down on the freaking shotgun ammo, since that's it as a priority. But it is more fun to have my blast bateau. Best weapon I got out of Season of the Hunt. Really and truthfully, honestly. The best weapon. Just like my peace bond's the best weapon I've gotten out of Iron Banner. I have yet to get any good weapons out of Iron Banner. Just like my summoners. That's what it is. I have a weapon representative of each of the activities that I play, that I enjoy playing. I do enjoy playing Trials of Osiris, believe it or not. I like the challenge of going up against people who think they are, so-called endgame players. No? Yes? Maybe no? Should I go for a minerling? Yeah, let's do something supportive. Those will piss them off. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Nice. Got that asshole cleared. Just gonna be basically chipping at him. Oh, okay. Come on, come on. Really? You're gonna make it be all precious. I'm gonna miss this mode. Nope, I didn't get it. Darn. High value target. Just splash his ass. Come on, dude. Don't be greedy. Alright, fine. You're gonna get 3 motes in the bank. You could have had a blocker, but you were greedy. Look at that. 2 of those motes could have been mine. But this is how you want to play it. This guy's losing it. Ah, fuck you. I lost 3 motes. I shouldn't have revived you. I know why people don't. See, I'm not going to be greedy. Keeping the drain going on. Okay. Can I get there before the timer runs out? Yes. That's a challenge mode. Alrighty. if I was able to throw the smoke bomb or not. Alright, he's going to be over there. We could do it. Ah, cut it short a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you were given the chance to be a protagonist, and you didn't take it, so that's your problem, not mine. And we win again. Awesome. Like I said, it's just about applying pressure in the right spots. Nope, if you're not chain reaction, I'm not worrying about you. Perpetual motion, elemental capacitor, nah. Nope, 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 nope. Again, like I said, Iron Banner, earlier seasons of the Warmind stuff, whatever. Gambit, Gambit, Vanguard Ops, Gambit basically. Trials of Osiris, seasonal, the glaive. I don't know. I'm not. I like the glaive. It's kind of fun because it never runs out of ammo, technically speaking. Um, the seasonal stuff or the anniversary. I think this was the anniversary. I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of about what I wanted to really share. I was kind of hoping this would be a little bit quicker. So when people start talking about playing end game content, it's like understand that that's like putting the idea in your head that you're not going to be playing anymore. And like I said, Destiny is not that kind of game. It's a constant, ongoing game. Bungie never announces that we're done with Destiny. Destiny's over. We're going on to something else. We're doing a fully realized battle royale esports BOS thing. Then yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay, if you got this far, thank you for stopping by. And yeah, leave a note. Let me know what you guys think.